I don't like about this exit is where it's technically only supposed to be one lane. Person's going super slow, but look at that syrup on there with that waffle. Y'all, this thing is on the money. You can say what you want. I don't even care. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. AutopilotEats here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing, y'all. Appreciate you all as always. Everyone, we got our next destination up here in terms of where we're going. So I'm ready. Tron 2.0 is ready. I hope you all are ready too. Man, let's do this thing. Kind of parked on the shoulder here, everyone, and then we get this thing going. And we got to make this right turn here at the stop sign. FSD does make the right, and then we're good. That's perfect. So y'all, our destination that we got to get to today is known as Barn Bird Kitchen, and this thing is in Maplewood, New Jersey. We got about a 21-minute drive to get over there. But as always, y'all, we got some things to kind of talk about with why I'm going here, some Tesla news and things like that. Now, let's start here first with why did I choose this place in particular? Everyone, I don't know what it is, but for some strange reason, I was supposed to go to another spot today, a taco place, which I'm probably going to flip that to next week, unfortunately. I was meaning to go to this taco place, but then I was like, it's a little bit farther away. I don't want to drive. So I'm like, let me go to somewhere that has been on my list and is closer. Yeah, so this place is closer, and I'm like, man, I'll definitely go to this spot. And it's interesting, y'all, since I've been doing food content, and now that it's been over a year, and people see that I post consistently, so my friends and family. So my family, one of my family members, my cousin actually sent this to me and was like, it's a Black-owned restaurant. It's a place that you should hit up. And I was like, actually, this has been on my list. And I'm like, actually, I will go to this today. And so I'm like, I'm doing it. Let's do it. But yeah, y'all, it's just crazy because, like, I get so many recommendations from people. And sometimes I'm like, I'll go here. And then sometimes I'm like, I'm not really feeling that today. But today I'm definitely feeling chicken compared to the tacos. So I was like, yeah, and it's closer. So I'm like, yeah, I'm doing that today. But y'all, if you have any recommendations on food places, let me know down in the comments. I'm always down to try different places. And I try to hit at least 2 or 3 places every single week because there's so many places that I have to go to and I want to go to on my list. And it's like, dang, I don't know how fast. Not fast, but how I'm going to get through this. Now, we got a bicycle person here up here. FSD does see it, and it slows down here, which is smooth. And you see it there on the screen. That's nice. Unfortunately, that person in the audio didn't stop. But, hey, I'm glad FSD saw it because, yeah, we're right there at the corner. They're right there at the corner. Let's just stop for them. So, yeah, this is why I'm going to this place, y'all. And interesting about what do they serve, it's a chicken spot. And so they serve different chicken sandwiches, chicken tenders, and they put like a kind of twist on it. So, for instance, they do something called Yaji fries. And so it's like a kind of an African kind of twist on it. And I've never tasted Yaji, y'all, so I don't know what it actually tastes like. But they have different spice levels for it. So mild, medium, hot, extra hot. And y'all, I told y'all this before on the channel. I'm not built like that. So I had to do. And so I checked on Google to see how many reviews this place does have. And everyone, it's a near perfect score at 4.9, 137 people. Now, I don't know why, if it's a 4.9, why more people haven't reviewed this place. That's the one thing I always find interesting about restaurants where, like, you are going to a place, you review the place on Google for the reviews to see what people are talking about. And you're like, man, how's this thing a near perfect score? I don't think I've ever been to a 4.9. I've been to a 5. That was Woo Smash, everyone. But this one's the 4.9. And I'm like, man, this place has got to be good. They got to be cooking up something really good here. So let's see. I hope the reviews aren't lying. But from what I've heard, they said it's pretty good. Now, we got to make the right turn here to get to the Parkway North here, even though we don't have to do that. And, y'all, it is raining out here a little bit here, a little drizzle. And as always, everyone, with these sucky auto wipers, it just doesn't get the job done. It just doesn't. And I hope that little update that they're talking about is going to do some adjustments, some fine tuning to the auto wipers Hope that comes soon because, oh my goodness, someone's definitely got to fix these. See, now it goes off when you don't really need it to go off. Before, should have went off before, but it's all right. Okay, so yeah, y'all, let's see how this place is. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm hungry too as well. I really didn't eat no lunch. My lunch, everyone, was popcorn and chocolate, literally, and it was dark chocolate at that. So I'm good in terms of like food. So again, I hope I just don't over expect what I'm thinking I'm gonna get and don't be good. So I'm tempering my expectations again today because I'm hungry. So I'm lowering it a bit. Now, I've tried everyone what I'm getting actually is that I'm getting the chicken tenders and I'm getting the chicken tenders that come with a sweet potato waffle. And I don't think in Jersey I've ever tasted a sweet potato waffle. I've tasted sweet potato cornbread, which was fire. I'll put that video up there, everyone. But I haven't tasted sweet potato waffle. So I'm interested to see how it tastes, just plain, and then with the syrup, how does it taste? I hope it's soft. Hope it's got a little bit of a chew on it. So we got to talk about some Tesla news on our way there since we got about 13 more minutes to get over there. First thing is first, Tesla, everyone, introduced 2 new colors for the 3 and the Y, known as Frost Blue for the Y, and then Marine Blue for the 3. Y'all, you know what sucks about this though, with the new two colors, is that you would have to get the performance version of both of those cars in order to get those colors. Now, I think Tesla is doing something similar to what they did with the S and the X that now has been discontinued, and now we see it on the 3 and Y performance. It's so interesting how Tesla decides to do and pick and choose which one they're going to add new colors for, knowing people want new colors, but they don't necessarily want the performance version. So I always find that kind of interesting. Now, the one plus side is that for the Model Y performance, as of right now, everyone, from currently when I'm recording it, the interior and exterior options are free, which I thought that was nice. Now, for the Model 3, though, unfortunately, it is not. They're only offering free supercharging, which is kind of interesting. Now we're not in the right lane, everyone, that we need to be in here. So I gotta. Oh, actually, no, we are. That's interesting. I'm surprised that it got it right this time around compared to the other times that we've been in here. So wow, that's pretty smooth. So yeah, it's interesting how they're doing those new color paint options for the 3 and the Y, and y'all, the color options, they look fire. They look nice, especially that little marine blue for the 3. I don't know if I'm feeling the frost blue for the Y, but for the 3, y'all gotta let me know which one y'all like, because I think I definitely again like that marine blue. Other Tesla news is that the Tesla Model YL, y'all, and I feel like I've been talking about this probably for the past couple of months at this point. Y'all, I'll link up my video about my thoughts on the Model YL, but I'll also show some pictures as we're talking about it here on what it looks like. It was spotted, everyone, parked under a protective cover by Joe Tegmeyer. Caught some drone footage and noticed that it was definitely underneath there, because you can kind of tell everyone the difference between that one and then additionally the Y standard version or the premium version. You could tell the difference because the longer wheelbase. And y'all, I hope Tesla isn't playing around with us, and being that it's on the testing grounds, I really, really, really do hope that they release this thing soon after they do some testing, even though I don't even know why they're doing testing, because it's already been out in China for a minute. So why do we need to do testing over here when it's already been out in another country? But okay, fine, no problem. I just hope they release this, everyone, by the end of summer. That would be great, because of course Tesla's been mentioning that they want to release a couple of vehicles this year. So I hope this is going to be one of them. And I hope the price point, y'all, for this true 7-seater version isn't going to be more crazier, wilder than the premium version of the Y. I hope it doesn't. Of course, it'll probably have to be higher than the performance version. That's just how it is, unfortunately. But I'm hoping it's not priced as much higher than that performance version. I hope not, y'all. But we'll see. And again, everyone, I really do hope this thing comes out before the summer ends, because I think it's going to sell. I think people are going to buy this car left and right. And it's not even going to be any question in terms of, probably people are going to be pissed because it's so delayed, but they're not going to be pissed when they get into that car and start driving it and seeing how smooth it operates and how it's much more comfortable for larger families. So we got the green light. Y'all, you know what I don't like about this exit is where it's technically only supposed to be one lane, but people make it into 2 lanes and everybody's going straight and no one is turning to the right after this light right here. And so I hope how FSD pulls this one off. Now we passed this car here. I wonder if we're going to pass this car here too as well. We don't. And this person kind of is leaning into our lane here, even though it's not a true lane. And this person is going super slow. And then they're moving over to the left. No, they're not. Okay. Man, it's pouring rain out here. And look at all the wipers, everyone. It's not working. It's not working. Now, the only other thing y'all want to talk about here is the spring update. Y'all, I finally got it. And I finally realized why I didn't get it sooner rather than later. And that was mainly because my thing for the software update wasn't on advance. Because I got this new car and so it didn't switch over. So now that it's on advance, now I should be getting these updates a little bit more quicker than I've gotten them in the past. So now I finally got a spring update. Y'all, let me know what have you got the spring update? Which features do you like so far in the spring update? Everyone, these are the features that I like so far. Man, it's pouring out here for certain. So the interior lighting flashing. I like that feature, everyone, because you could be sitting in a car, and if a car flashes, if a car comes on your left or your right, it will now use the ambient light in the car to kind of flash and give a red signal and say, hey, don't open the door because there's a car on your left or on your right. That's smooth. But the also other thing with the interior lighting that's been done now is that it's also where you kind of see if you have your turn signal on and this little red dot is on, it'll also flash kind of red here to let you know, hey, don't move because you're in someone's blind spot. All right, someone's in your blind spot. Man, that feature with the interior lighting, I am so glad they utilized it to this extent compared to just having this ambient lighting on. And I usually don't even use this during the day. It's mostly at night. The other features that I like is that dog mode has now been updated. So now you can change the photo to a cat or a hedgehog instead of what they usually had as a standard dog, which is nice. I like that. And now you can also add your dog name, which I like that feature too as well. Other features that have been updated is the graphics, y'all. So the visual graphics here, when you're parked in the car, you see the car, your car there. Now it's been updated a little bit further, where now you see a little bit more better renderings here of what your car actually looks like. It's nice. It's pretty cool, but I don't think Tesla needed to do that though. Other feature, the self-driving app. So now you can see your stats for when you utilize FSD, which I actually like, everyone, because I like to see a visual to determine how much I'm actually using FSD. So to have that now is sweet. The other feature that I like, everyone, is that now you can say, hey, Grok. And hey, Grok now like opens up Grok mode, which is cool compared to like pressing down here at the bottom. The only thing we're missing, y'all, is, hey, Grok, can you now do things with the car? That'd be nice. Now we gotta make this left turn here at the light. And we got a couple cars coming, as y'all all kind of see up top there. And FSD is since we're in the rain, is probably going to do very cautionary here, even though we could have made the left right there. It's not going to do it. It's probably going to happen after this red Hyundai that we see here. And I wish FSD could pull out just a little bit further, but it doesn't. Okay, cool. All right. We're about to be there, y'all. And then the other last thing that I don't like here, everyone, about the update of the spring update is now this little images here of the car. It looks more boxier than it was in the previous versions. I don't know what it is, but man, does this thing look boxy. And I don't particularly like it. And I get why they wanted to change it, make it look a little bit different. But now it just looks like, yeah, it don't look good. I don't know, y'all. That's just me. But yeah, that is, yeah, oh my goodness. It don't look good at all. Now we got a stop sign coming up here. And then we got to make the right turn here. And then the places should be right on the left. And this place right here is also busy. Got a person walking with a kid here on the right. FSD does see it now. Can't see behind this car here. FSD still does swing it, which is nice actually. Doing it cautionally here, which is slow, since we're in the rain again. And okay, so we're pulling up here. Now I know everyone, I've been here before at whatsoever. And man, we don't have to find parking here somewhere too as well. That's only a 15-minute parking. Dang, that sucks. All right, let's see how fast we can get up there. Now, it should be here, right here, actually, everyone, on the left. Oh, it actually is on the left there. Oh, wow, right here in downtown Maplewood. All right, y'all, I'll find a park here, and then I'll see y'all soon. Everyone, welcome back to the channel. AutopilotEats here. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all, I picked up the items that I was talking about. We got to start first with this sweet potato waffle with the chicken tenders. Y'all, look at how big this chicken tender is. And it's got some Yaji seasoning on there, but it is mild though. It is mild, y'all. Like I said, I ain't built for the hot stuff, okay? And then they got the sweet potato waffle in there too as well. Everyone, you know, for me, I always got to try the stuff without any sort of seasoning to see if it's good or not. And so let's look at the waffle first. Now, y'all, it looks good here. And y'all, I don't know if y'all can see this here, but it's got sweet potato pieces in there. I don't know how they do that because it's definitely like clearly sweet potato and they threw this into a waffle. Man, you can't, I've never seen this before whatsoever, everyone. You can taste the sweet potato in this and clearly taste it actually. It's definitely like not sweet. It's just kind of mild. And it gives off a little bit of just a touch of sweetness there. Let's see how the chicken tastes separately too as well. Looks good though. Chicken on this is actually pretty good. It's got a nice crunch to it on the outside. And then on the inside, it's nice and white, which I really, really like. Yeah, this chicken is actually pretty solid. And when you bite into it, y'all, it's not coming off of the chicken. Like the breading that they put on top of it isn't coming off, which I like a lot. The Yaji seasoning on this, which is mild, actually tastes pretty good. It gives it like a little bit of a hint of spice, but it's not overly spicy. And the taste of it is actually really, really great. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good chicken right there. Now, y'all, we got some maple syrup here. Yeah, we got to dump on this little waffle here and see how good that is. Oh, yeah, it comes out great, actually, there. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. The consistency, though, of this little syrup with the waffle on top. And, y'all, I don't think they even put butter on the waffle at all. And I don't even think it needs it. But look at that syrup on there with that waffle. Y'all, I ain't going front. That syrup on there, on this waffle, just took it to another dimension, y'all. Y'all, oh my God. Y'all, this thing is on the money. You can say what you want. I don't even care. Y'all, this thing right here with that little syrup there, dang, that's a killer. Yeah, that's a killer. That's a killer right there. Now let's try it, everyone. The syrup with the chicken there on the little waffle there. See if that even makes it even better. Man, that's a killer. Dang. Gotta cut that thing. Man, look at that, y'all. Man, it looks great. Oh yeah, it's got it. It's got the sweetness there that you're getting from the syrup there, along with the sweet potato. It's a nice mix. And then the chicken there with the little crunch there. And the seasoning on top of that is actually pretty good. Dang, man. Y'all, I don't care, y'all. This thing is on the money, man. Dang, this thing is on the money. And I think if this thing wasn't sweet potato, I don't think I would like it. I don't think so. But being that the waffle itself is sweet potato, so you get a hint of sweetness from there, and then the maple syrup on the top of that thing with the chicken. Man, that thing is slamming. Golly, man. You go to this spot, get a bunch of them syrups right there. Well, I don't know what kind of syrup that is, but man, oh man, oh man. Get a bunch of those syrups, everyone. Now let's move on, everyone, to lastly here, to the Yaji fries. Now they got the fries there in the bag here, which I actually don't mind here at all. And it's got a hefty amount of fries in there. It's got a little bit of every one of the Yaji seasoning on there. And it feels soft, y'all. So I don't know where they had this at. So let's try it without. Okay. It's not bad. It's not crunchy, but it's definitely soft. And Yaji seasoning on there actually does help it. Let's dip this, everyone, into this little dipping sauce that they have here. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God, y'all. Y'all, this caught me by surprise, too, as well. Everyone, this is like a honey mustard with some maple in there, I believe. Oh, man. Man, this little sauce right here, man, I could imagine this sauce right here on a sandwich, and that sandwich would be rocking. No doubt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, y'all. Y'all, this thing right here is on point. Man, I should have got another one of these one of these sauces too as well. Man, this sauce is dangerous, y'all. Y'all gotta be careful with this sauce right here. Oh my God, man. That sauce is on the money, y'all. That sauce is on the money. Okay. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'll put my critique up here, y'all. But so far, y'all, I think this is a place you have to go to here. I went in there, everyone, and it was empty. I don't know how that place right there is empty with a 4.9 on Google. Everyone, you got to get to this place if you're over in this area, everyone. You got to get to this place. This thing's on the money. That sweet potato waffles on the money. And these syrups right here, everyone, these little dressings, sauces is on the money. I can't say no else, everyone. So this thing is definitely a 10 out of 10. Now the fries there, the Yaji fries, probably about an 8 out of 10, maybe 7.5 out of 10. But then with that little dressing right there, probably scratch it to an 8.5. Man, oh man, oh man. But y'all, man, oh man, I go on and on. But y'all, it's been a real time with y'all today. All right, y'all, and you can't say I didn't tell you so. All right, until next time, I'll see y'all later. I catch y'all.